Welcome back to the channel. We are Carol and Ken and we like touring in our little red camper. In this series we're currently touring the Loire Valley region of France. So if you like the French countryside and its beautiful towns and villages, ride along with us. We've got a combine harvester somewhere, but I can't spot him. Has a hard life, that does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Lasted well though.
That looks better. So we've had a very lazy morning here. I've been doing some editing and we're just about packed up and ready to make a move for the day.
To go to Nevers, and we're going to head down the scenic route, so it's going to take us about an hour to get there. We're going to take our time, and when we get there hopefully we'll see the shrine of Bernadette of Lourdes and do a bit of the rampart walk and see the ducal palace.
This bridge leads us to the small town of La Charité-sur-Loire.
This whole town here is just on an island in the middle of the River Loire. Over the other side.
We didn't actually know about this place, so it looks like it's worth a walk around. We managed to find a space in a tiny little car park. The settlement began around a Cluniac monastery on this tiny little island back in 1089. The town was under English control at one point, but was liberated by the French in 1435. Cut down this little gunny and it should lead us to the town centre. Couldn't creep around here at night, could you?
No lights.
No, I'm talking about the crunching.
The gravel. Yeah, get yourself away.
So that way is back down to the bridge we just came across. And this road leads up into the town and towards the monastery. One of the best things about touring in a camper van is discovering places you never knew about. La Charité-sur-Loire is a UNESCO Heritage Site, apparently. These are cliff swallows, and they build their nests with little pellets of mud, and it takes over 1,000 pellets.
This is La Charité, built in the 11th century, the most important medieval ecclesiastical site after Cluny. Was destroyed by fire in 1559 and rebuilt in the 17th century.
Where we started. So we go and find that supermarket then.
69.9.
That'll do us.
Let's try an Auchan today.
Our VW Transporter was going to make use of camping gas, but the new van has an underslung gas tank. She's dosing up on the free perfume testers. We're going to have to get used to filling up far more often.
Here we are again, out of the car park. Who'd have thought? We hadn't planned to stop here at this little town, and we just stopped here on the off chance because it looked pretty, and we've been here and now it's 2:15. So we've decided we haven't got enough time really to go into Nevers to do it justice today, so we're going to just park up somewhere in the shade. Plus it's going to be very, very hot this afternoon, up to 31 degrees. So we're going to just have a lazy afternoon now and hit Nevers tomorrow, hopefully.
It'd be lovely if you could just park in between those trees.
Nice and shady. Does this remind you of Route 66?
Yeah, that used to follow the highway, didn't it?
Yeah, the old Route 66 used to follow the new interstate highway.
Remember what's been flattening all the corn?
It's like a crop circle.
Well, cows are hot, aren't they?
It must be baking.
Mind you, being white, I imagine helps.
Quite reflective.
Stop the battle within your soul. You know it's all in your head. Being sad doesn't make you smart. It seems your heart just needs a fresh start.
They said it was a bit of a rough track coming in here. After this first bit, it's okay. It's only another 450 yards.
If you've been watching this series from the start, then you'll have noticed the overriding theme is how hot the weather has been. We're taking shelter under this canopy of trees, going to get the bed down, relax for the rest of the day now. Only downside is we don't get any solar. Did you just stick a cushion through the window to check?
To see if it was open.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that fan works well, clipped onto the...
Nice side draft. That's only on a low setting and I can feel it.
Meanwhile, I'm using the emergency fan that we bought. Daisy May is having a video conference with her sisters. Butterflies seem to love coming into our van. So did you have a nice chat with your sisters?
I did, yeah, caught up with all the news, what's been going on back home, and it was lovely sitting outside, nice and cool out there in the clearing.
Yeah,
so
it is.
Quiet,
Yeah.
listening to all the birds.
So tonight we're going to be trying one of these pre-cooked meals we got from the supermarket, and we're just going to add some frozen veg with it. Just turned out like a pile of mash with fish and prawns and everything in it.
It's got salmon, mushrooms, veg.
Looks
prawns,
horrible, but tastes
mash.
lovely.
It's full of flavour.
Right, we're moving on from here. Don't know why, but just got a bad vibe about this place, so we're going to leave. And we're going to go and try a supermarket for a wild camp.
Good spot this, it was very quiet.
Yeah.
And there's a bin which is good. Spooky house. Pizza restaurant. I hope it's not going to be noisy. So they're only open Monday to Saturday, and it's Sunday tomorrow, so that's the result. Should be quiet.
Less bugs here. Maybe more boy racers there, we'll see. I was doing some research in staying cool in the van the other day, and something I'd never considered was the heat that comes off the surface of where you park. So obviously here in the car park it's about 9 o'clock at night, and it is like a heat sink. There is heat coming off this tarmac which has absorbed it all day. So probably the ideal place to park would be on grass. No grass for us tonight though. Well, our first night in a supermarket proved to be very peaceful indeed, but we think that's probably because it's a Saturday night and they're not open on a Sunday. Probably a whole different matter during the week. Charlie Brown's just washed her hair. If the weather stayed like this, it would be perfection. Our van looks like it's been robbed. Afraid we weakened last night, got a sweetie jar out, or at least I did. Charlie Brown didn't, did you?
It was about 10 o'clock at night. I wasn't going to start eating sweets then.
Got the munchies.
You know this isn't the conventional way to eat croissants, but it's how you like them. We've got a pan au chocolat.
The morning planning committee is in session. What's the plan today then, Bunny?
So I'm just looking at the map. So obviously we're heading into Nevers this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully park near the gardens. And then we can walk up to see the Shrine of Bernadette.
Is this open on a Sunday?
Yes, open every day.
This note is to remind us that the fridge is turned off. Travelling in this heat has been quite a surprise to us really, because it's the first time we've had to be really conscious of battery management. Here comes Daisy May.
It's wet.
Yeah, nice bit of rain.
It's a very American feel to it, this place, with its Burger Kings and McDonald's and auto outlets. Don't know what all this barbed wire is. Is it a detention centre or something?
And yet again, parking is simple.
The park is somewhat taken over by the fair.
I can't work out whether they're taking it down or putting it up.
No. Fair's blocking our route. Still, we'll cut through. Oh, look at that polar bear.
Didn't know they were this far south.
No.
So who are we going to see?
St Bernadette.
And who was St Bernadette?
She was the girl that had the vision. Well, she said she saw the Virgin Mary at Lourdes.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I've opened the gates.
This is a very unassuming little place. It's Sunday today, so of course there was a church service on when we arrived, and they've got a small museum, so we took a look in there first. I assume this is the chair she used to sit in, because in the photograph you can see a very similar chair behind it. Raining quite a lot now, Bunny.
Yeah, nice
Good
and
job we brought
cooling.
our umbrellas. Probably can't film after this bit.
Might be a service or something going on.
Just been turned away by the Catholic Church.
They don't want us. We're
Don't want us.
heathens.
There's a mass on in there. Obviously, we don't want to walk in and spoil that. So we can't go in until 11 o'clock. No problem. We went to get a coffee and came back at 11 and went in. And then we heard the most beautiful singing. What's your reaction on seeing her then?
well. It's very emotional.
Mm.
And I think it's because they were playing the organ and people started singing. So, yeah, glad we went.
There's a big sign up saying don't photograph Bernadette, so I didn't. But it was fascinating to see her in a little sort of sarcophagus. So if you come here, in this little chapel directly behind me, you can see Bernadette lying what looked to be on her left-hand side in her tomb, which is has got glass around all sides. It turned out quite well that we couldn't go in and that service was on, otherwise we'd never have experienced that singing in that.
That's right, yes. Yeah, just added to the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And the smell of the incense as well.
So we're here today thanks to the recommendation by Rupert Carhill, so thank you, Rupert.
Yeah, I didn't even know this was here, so if you hadn't mentioned it, we'd never have seen it.
No, we wouldn't have seen it,
And
would we?
it's been well worth the visit, so thank you very much.
Fancy a kebab, Charlie?
I can't say I'm that hungry, but
Well, you can just watch me eat mine.
I'm sure I'll have one.
This is blooming steep. Checking how good your grip is on your little sandal.
Well, they're similar to your frites because they're totally flat. So your feet spread out, and your toes spread out and give you more grip.
Now this looks a feast. Yeah. You want?
Apple.
Well, my kebab was delicious. How was yours?
Very nice. I had mine. It was called a taco, but it was like a toasted wrap.
Yeah.
You would call it. And yeah, it's fairly tasty. I don't think it had that much meat in it. It's a lot of salad and it had cheese in it as well.
Should probably ask for the vegetarian one.
This was an old gate through the city walls.
So is this the rampart walk?
Yes, we're following the old city walls down towards the river. It's a little grotto. Things that have been washed down the river,
Yeah.
trapped. Wonder if it gets much higher than this.
I suppose it does sometimes. That's a heck of a flow, really,
It
isn't
is. Make good use of that power, can they?
Blinding, isn't it, this surface they've able to.
And hot.
Yeah.
And it hasn't even been hot this morning.
Many people about, Bunny.
Sunday, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
It's closed up.
It's rather posh. Palais de Justice.
I like all these stainless windows that they put in the 1970s. They're quite different and they had to replace them because they were all destroyed during the Second World War.
Go and get your photo down by the Never sign.
Yeah, another one for the scrapbook.
Yeah. It's all lovely, isn't it? This covered walkway.
They've thought this out, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
The heat of the day. Let's have a rest.
You got your picture. And little Reg should just be round the corner.
Hopefully. That was the plan.
Let us see. There's
Oh,
little Red.
there he is. It's a hot one.
It's boiling again, isn't it?
Yeah, that rain didn't seem to clear much. Oh, watch these posts on this side. It's a challenge, yeah.
These two doing down here.
Their exercises. I don't know, but they're going to get run over.
The next video in this series will be the last one, so we do hope you've enjoyed riding along with us in France. This series has taught us some valuable lessons on how to deal with heat, and the biggest lesson is yet to come. In the next episode, we'll tell you what caused this trip to abruptly end. A rather unpleasant experience changed our whole outlook on what we need from a camper van and led to us ordering our new van from Consort Motorhomes. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like, hit that subscribe button and share us with your friends. Tune in next time to find out what happened, and we'll see you in the next one.